Nestled in the serene landscapes of Prahnburi lies the enchanting Wat Khao Din. At the entrance gate, visitors are welcomed by several statues of the Buddha and of Prachuap, a highly venerated traveling monk holding a staff and umbrella. In the courtyard, we find a majestic Bodhi tree, a large and ancient sacred fig tree scientifically known as Ficus religiosa, and which is believed to be the very tree under which Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, attained enlightenment. Adjacent to this is a striking black statue of Luang Pho Ong Dam, a highly venerated Buddhist monk from the 16th century AD, who lived during the Ayutthaya period. The road behind this statue leads uphill to a flat area where the temple's ubosot, or prayer hall, is built. The ubosot is a consecrated assembly hall used for the ordination of monks and novices, and other significant religious ceremonies. It is also accessible from the east via a Naga staircase. From the top of this stairway, visitors can enjoy a panoramic view of the entire temple complex and its adjacent buildings. Beyond the gilded and towering temple edifices still waiting to be explored, we also observe several ongoing construction sites, hinting at exciting new additions and expansions on the horizon. The ubosot usually faces east and is marked by boundary stones called by sema, which demarcate the sacred area. Often, as is the case here, the wall surrounding the ubosot contains columbariums, or funerary niches, which hold the ashes of the deceased. This hall, with its intricate design, serves as the heart of the temple's spiritual life, where monks conduct rituals, meditate, and hold important ceremonies. Instead of descending via the eastern staircase, we retrace our steps. Alongside the road, there are several shrubs with vibrant yellow flowers and some frangipani trees in full bloom, which we can't resist sniffing. Now at the lower section of the temple, we temporarily bypass the hillside edifices and instead turn our attention to an open-sided hangar guarded by two imposing giants. Centrally at the back, we find Luang Pho Ong Maha Kwak, a gilded Buddha image seated in a Western style with one hand raised, a pose known in Thai as Pang Prathan Pon. On a platform behind are several large statues, the first one of Luang Pho Kun, a revered monk from Karat, celebrated for his strict practice of the Dharma. Beside it is a pavilion with murals depicting scenes from the Nemirat and Mahasot Chad Dok. Next, we have two statues of former abbots of Wat Bang Nom Ko in Ayutthaya, Luang Pho Pan on the right and Luang Pho Rusi Ling Dam on the left. Then two late 19th century monks, Luang Pho Than Klai, from Nakhon Si Thammarat, and Luang Pho Suk, originally from Nonthaburi, who ultimately relocated to Chainat. At the center of the platform is a pond encircled by a balustrade adorned with cart wheels symbolizing the Dhammachakra, the Buddhist wheel of law. Above the balustrade hangs a row of temple bells, which visitors can ring to proclaim the Dharma and gain karma. A pedestrian bridge leads to a shelter situated in the middle of the pond, with the entrance guarded by two sentinel yaks, one red and one green. The pavilion houses Luang Pho Ong Dam, a black Buddha statue seated in the Maravichai pose, as well as a Buddhapada, a footprint of the Buddha. The pond is teeming with fish, and we wished we had brought some bread to feed them since no fish food is available for sale here. The fish eagerly swam over as soon as they noticed our movement above, clearly anticipating some food from us. At the back is a statue of Pra Sankatjai, whose image is often mistaken for that of the bald Chinese smiling Buddha, as well as of Luang Pho Tuad, a 6th century monk who was able to turn seawater into fresh water with his foot. In the corner, adjacent to the Buddha statue named Millionaire Wealth Instantly, we find a statue of Pra Siwali, holding an alms bowl with his shoulder bag placed on the floor behind him. On this side of the platform, the other statues are of the monks Luang Pho Ngern, Luang Pho Wain, Luang Pho Sod, and Luang Pho Man. The final statue in this row is of the hermit Luang Pho Rusi Narod, the son of Brahma who emerged from Brahma's 5th head. Narod is celebrated as the first hermit of the Tripum and a revered seer of the Triloka. Renowned for his profound expertise in music, herbal knowledge, magic spells, and astrology, Narod is regarded as the teacher of all other hermits. We've now returned to the altar at the front of the platform, taking one last look before continuing our exploration of the rest of the temple. In the towering pagoda on the opposite side, we see more yaks standing guard in the windows, while below, the tower is surrounded by roosters. Nestled beside the Naga staircase leading to the Ubasot is a niche containing a terracotta figure of a hermit. It is April, the hot season, and this year it is intensified by a heat wave. Therefore, we skip the giant structures to our right, which offer little shade and are mostly visible from our current position. Instead, we choose to proceed to the left, where we can follow the shaded path along the buildings. In the first room, we find several female deities, including the Hindu goddess Lakshmi, Thorani, the mother of the earth, Nang Kwak, the beckoning lady, and Kuan Yin, the Chinese goddess of mercy. We pass by several Buddha statues and a dusty bronze of King Rama V before arriving in a room featuring images of the young Prince Kumanthong, depicted holding a purse in one hand and making a beckoning gesture with the other. On the floor are bottles of red Fanta, a popular offering at many shrines due to its auspicious red color, which symbolizes luck and fertility. This freestanding kiosk-like structure features a statue of Tao Ramathep, the guardian god of the Buddha's holy relics, seated on the body of a coiled snake. On the opposite side is a large Wihan, the diurnal dwelling place for Buddhist monks, also known as the sermon hall, prayer hall, or chapel. In a Thai temple complex, it serves as the counterpart to the Ubasot and is distinguished by the absence of Baisema, the marker stones that surround the Ubasot. Near the entrance, we find some dogs seeking shelter from the extreme heat outside. Feeling slightly overheated ourselves, we are eager to get into the car's air conditioning. As we drive out of the temple complex, we pass the crematorium and an adjoining assembly hall for relatives during funerals. Too hot to get out, we capture our final footage from inside the car.